Welcome to Hush Spa, and this is some of our services. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is John. I'm the nail technician here at Hush Spa. I'm also one of the owners. We have another spa in New York City in Times Square, and this is our spa here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, in Wilton Manors. And our spa is for men only, but we allow cool girls in the spa. So the only thing that we don't do any chemicals, so we don't do any gels or acrylic nails. So that's the only thing that we don't do. But we specialize in manicures and pedicures. We use a lot of natural and organic products here at the spa. And these are some of the tips for pedicure. I'm gonna be demonstrating a pedicure very soon, so I'm gonna have a model coming up over here. Just wanted to talk basically at the spa. In the spa area, we don't allow any shoes, so we have to ask all of our employees and our clients to take off their shoes. So today I'm sporting my R2D2 socks. So basically that's what we have. In that way we keep the spa area clean, because with the shoes you bring a lot of dirt and stuff like that. So that's why we have a little area where we take off the shoes, and people pick up a pair of sandals that we clean every day and sanitize every day, and then they just come to the spa area. It looks like a little barber shop because it's only 2 shares, but we have 6 rooms at the spa, including a bathroom with shower, and we have a lot of other rooms. It's just really long, so a lot of people don't realize that we have that many rooms here at the spa. So one of the tips that we have is, like, a lot of people go to different nail salons, and I'm like in shock with all the stuff that these nail salons do, that they are really wrong and like not sanitized. A lot of these places that they do spas, pedicures really fast, they don't have the time to sanitize. It's really horrible. So I already cleaned out my entire station. Separate than cleaning up my entire station and cleaning all the tools that I'm gonna use, I spray alcohol. Always. I don't care what they say, like the barbicide, whatever, I always spray alcohol, everything right before I get into a client. And for manicure and pedicure, very important, for the nail technician and for your client's protection, always use gloves. So I don't care what they say, oh, I don't like gloves, I don't give a fuck. To be very honest, use gloves all the time. That's very important. So we do dry pedicures for diabetics. So one of the important things, if you have a brochure or a piece of paper where you can write all your clients' information, do a consultation before you start the pedicure, and always ask them if they are diabetic, if they have any circulation problems, all of that. Of course, don't share all this information because it's private information from the client, so this is just between the client and you and yourself. So it's very important, very, very important, because you cannot do everything to diabetic. Or also, if the person has cancer, you can't do all the services. You can't cut cuticle, you can't do certain things. So that's why it's so important to know the conditions of your client. So we have a couple of things. This little stick over here is to push the cuticle, so this is very important, and this you dispose after every single client. Don't reuse it. The other thing, it will be the file, a brand new file after each client. If you want to save it for each client, if you have the space to save like a Ziploc bag with the name of the client and the day that you use the product, that will be cool. But here at Hush Spa, we throw it away. I know it's a waste, and I'm very eco-friendly, but for health reasons, I'd rather throw away all this and have a new one for each of my clients. And then we have the buffer, which is brand new. Same thing, each client gets these 3 products brand new, so we don't reuse with other clients. That's very important, as well as the buff, this rougher buffs, which I like to use so very lightly on the nails, because if not, it will take out a lot of the nails, so you have to be very careful. So that's also brand new. So those 4 things are the brand new things. The products that we have to disinfect and we use with all the clients, it will be this little friend over here, which I don't know if you guys can see really well right now. There you go. So this is for to cut the cuticle. So we remove the cuticle with this. A file. This is a really cool file. It's metal. It's actually amazing. It feels amazing on the feet. You have to be a little bit careful with this because you can actually cut somebody. It's from LCN brand. It costs about $80. So we don't use the the cheese grater. If you go to a place and they have a cheese grater, freaking run away. Those things are full of germs. There's no way of cleaning that well. That is okay for your personal use at your house, but not at the spa. So if a place has a cheese grater, run away. That is not the way to use that. We used to use as well these, but you know, this is this is literally what you use for wood to make it softer. So I don't know if it's that great for your feet. So we start getting rid of these ones. So now we have this metal file that will be really great. We have this piece over here. It looks like a doctor's piece, and this is to go under the nail. If the client is diabetic, you don't use this. And then we have obviously your clippers. And basically that's it. Remember, when you do a pedicure, you're not here to get rid of the entire calluses that the client have. You're here to improve their feet little by little. So don't expect that you're gonna get rid of the whole thing in your first pedicure. So that's very, very important. So just take it easy. We're gonna sit out and we're gonna start, of course, fresh towels, and we're gonna start working on our model for the new pedicure. So before the client arrives, I already put a little bit of the sea minerals. As you guys can see, it's green and it smells incredible. And like I said, it's really good for inflammation of your feet. So we're putting a little bit in it with a clean spatula. We don't reuse spatulas either. I use it for the day. Like, I use the spatula for the day. And then we're gonna put the mineral bath in it. This is for the spa pedicure. If you're gonna do the luxury pedicure, then we will use the urea, and this is a more expensive, just one little cap of this, so just a little bit, and so it will be a different set of products that we use for this other pedicure. To start the pedicure, we're going to check the entire foot to see if everything okay. We're going to cut the nails if it's necessary. First, we're gonna start by spraying the Foot Logic's callus softener. We're gonna leave it for 5 minutes, and then we put the cuticle softener. So it starts working. You have to leave it a couple of minutes outside. We start to file the nails, and then 5 minutes later, we're gonna start to file the calluses in the foot, and then you're going to put the feet in the water. You will leave both feet in the water for a couple of minutes. Remember, if the person is diabetic, it's better if they leave it less than 3 minutes, or even better if you do a dry pedicure. Then we're gonna start pushing the cuticles, and then we're gonna cut the cuticles of our client. The next step, we're going to start scrubbing the client's foot. Remember, if they're diabetic, use a salt scrub, not a sugar scrub. But she's a regular client and she's not diabetic, so we're going to do a sugar scrub.
unconscious and bleeding.